Byron LiCausi. I'm 43 years old. I am a gay Latino. My mother is from Colombia, my father is from Sicily, and I was born and raised in Hollywood, California. One of my childhood experiences that totally changed my life was I was in the 7th grade, and for years from junior high school I always got teased as gay boy, and it was we were at PE one day, and I remember I was in a school with a bunch of Latinos that were homeboys, and one of the guys, I just got tired of them calling me gay, and one of the guys that wanted to be part of the gang, I guess they pushed them on me to kind of tease me. And he was this tall, skinny homeboy, and he's like, yeah, you're a fag, you're a gay, and I just got tired of it, and I said to him, I cussed at him, and he says, after school, and I'm like, fine, after school. And I remember thinking the whole day, oh my God, I'm going to get my ass kicked. And we were at PE, and my mother was pregnant at the time, it was my sister, and we were leaving the flag football field, and all I heard him say was, yeah, you faggot, you and your pregnant mom, your mom's a pregnant bitch. And the Sicilian in me just got so intense, I just turned around, I threw him on the ground, and literally kicked his ass so bad. And I remember the coach and all the players running out, and they pulling me off of me, and he was bleeding, and he was crying, and then suddenly the whole crowd started saying, gay boy, gay boy, gay boy, and I thought, oh my God, and they looked like, dude, you kicked his butt! And from that point on, no one ever messed with me again, and they stopped calling me gay after that. And that experience. My coming out experience, well, I was 16 years old. I used to go to a gay rap group because it was the only thing you could do when you were 16, and a friend asked me to go on a national gay talk show, which I did. They told me it would not air in LA, and that it would air 6 months later in Northern California. But 2 days later, it aired all over LA, and everyone found out. My dad, my grandmother, my family. So I was kind of just put out in the spotlight and had to deal with it. They wanted gay youth teens, and I talked about my sexuality, and growing up as a kid with other kids, I always wanted to be Wonder Woman, and my sexual experiences and things I did that my father heard, and my grandmother heard, and my mother heard, and my aunts, and all my cousins. And so really, things I would never want anyone to hear about just kind of came out, so it just happened that fast. I tested HIV when I was 21 years old, and it pretty much I'm at where I'm at now because of the HIV. At the beginning, they told you 4 to 5 years, so I thought I'd be dead when I was 25. And I went through those stages where I was rebellious, I wanted to do everything. I thought, well, if I'm only going to live 4 or 5 years, then I'm going to live it up. And then when I was 25, I realized, well, I think I'm going to be here a little bit longer than that, so I need to start taking care of myself. And it really motivated me to take better care of myself. It also inspired me to think of goals that I wanted to do, where before I didn't care what I did for a career. But I figured at that point, if I was going to be around, I really needed to find something that I wanted to do. And that's where I'm at now, 20 years later. I guess if you just tested HIV positive, the one thing I would have to say is that not only is medicine and everything else so much better than it was when I was around, but you really need to find your inner self and find out what is it that's going to keep you going. And get in touch with your friends and your family, because that's really what gets you through it. And talking it out. Talking it out is the best thing for you. I went to therapy, rap group meetings, anything I could do so I felt like I could relate. The advice I would give to someone who's just coming out, depending on your age, is definitely find a community that you can relate to. So if you're young, you need to find gay individuals that are your age. When I was 16, there was nowhere to go. So I found a gay skating ring, which I found in, I think, the back of a Frontiers magazine. And I remember showing up to the gay skating ring, and that's where I met my best friend, and all these people, and guys and girls, and they were all like 18 and 19, and I had never seen that many gay youth, and it really made me feel normal, because in high school I was a loner, because I was tagged as the gay boy or the fag boy, and so I couldn't feel like I could relate to anybody. Everyone else had friends, but I was kind of by myself, afraid of being, taunted or teased, and I felt like that really is important. You need to have, hopefully, someone that you can talk to, that you can relate to, and just enjoy life and realize that, it's okay to be gay or to be HIV.